Hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope some of you guys are going to be able to come on and join me today. It is day 2 of Halloween week. So if you are on, come on into my studio, come on in, give me a like or a love. Let me know that you guys are here with me. We're just going to give a couple seconds for everyone to get on here. So good morning, friends. It is 10 a.m. Eastern time here in my studio, and I'm super excited to share my projects with you guys today. So I'm going to be here every day this week, 10 a.m. Eastern time, sharing Halloween with you guys. Good morning, Thelma. All right, let's hope some other friends come on here. And then we'll get started because I have lots that I want to share with you guys today. And we're going to create some cool cards with some wobbles. So I am loving playing with those. All right, we got some friends coming. Good deal, everybody. So just a quick reminder, I'm Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen. I am an independent demonstrator in South Central Pennsylvania. So some of you guys are close by me, and some of you guys are far away. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. So this kind of started last year because of COVID and we couldn't really gather together. I started doing a virtual Halloween week and we liked it so much, I'm going to do it probably every year. So every day this week, I'm going to come on live at 10 a.m. I'm going to share some projects with you. I have a prize patrol every day. I'm giving away my projects. And then we have a special offer for you. We have a really cool One Sheet Wonder Halloween class that we are offering this week. So I say we because my friend Connie Heisey and I partner up together and do a lot of things together. So she's doing Halloween week and I'm doing Halloween week. And we both got our brains together and created this cool little class for you guys. So I want to share real quick that you can shop anytime because we are still in celebration. Just a couple more weeks. Like 2 more weeks till celebration is over. So you can hop over to my online store anytime, shop day or night, 24/7, and you're going to use this host code for September. Now, if you're not into online shopping, that's totally cool. You can email me anytime and I can take care of you. No problema. So let's do a little housekeeping while everyone's coming in before we really get rolling here with Halloween, because I want to make sure you guys are all aware. We have a holiday coming up. Are you guys aware of this holiday? So it's fairly new. I'm going to say probably within the last 5 years or so. The first Saturday of October is World Card Making Day. Did you guys know this? Are you celebrating? Are you stamping? I am planning an event here in my studio with my kids. So I have a group of kids that are coming back to create cards, and we are going to be doing some Christmas cards in the studio on that day. But I wanted to make sure you guys are aware because this is your holiday. This is all paper crafters and card makers unite on the 2nd of October. So we're trying globally with Stampin' Up to have 5,000 events happening all over the world in honor of World Card Making Day. But I want to share a little challenge I have for you guys. Hopefully everything's good. The spam people keep calling me during my lives. I forgot to turn my notifications off. So I work very closely with Sweet Grace Ministries. Many of you guys know this, but in case you're new, Sweet Grace Ministries is a ministry in my town that supports families who are struggling through miscarriage, infant loss, and neonatal death. They send thousands and thousands of cards every year for Mother's Day on the anniversary of the baby's passing, Father's Day, Christmas, thinking of you, tons and tons of cards. And my goal is that they never should have to buy a card ever, that these cards that they send should all be handmade. Okay, we're good. I had a phone call come through, and so that may have affected my voice, but let me know if everything is okay. Thumbs up if my voice is okay and you can see and hear everything. So I'll give you a couple seconds. Okay, great. Thank you guys. Thank you. Hopefully we don't get any more spam phone calls because I'm so over it. So anyway, my challenge is to unite together as card makers and make cards in honor of World Card Making Day for Sweet Grace Ministries. So if you guys are down with that, go ahead and create cards. I would love it. I'm going to collect them. I'll collect them anytime. We make cards all year long. But if you're going to celebrate World Card Making Day and you're going to spend the day making some cards, let's make a difference. Let's be a blessing in somebody's life, and let's do some cards for Sweet Grace. So what they are in need of is Mother's Day right now. So it is okay if these cards say Happy Mother's Day. It is okay. It's not always a Happy Mother's Day, but at least we want them to know that we are acknowledging that, yes, they are a mother, whether their baby is here or not. So we are in need of Mother's Day because they will start signing them in February because they send 1,000 cards. So in February, they're all hand signed. There's a group of ladies that gather together and just sign all these cards. So it takes months to get these done. So we're definitely in need of the Mother's Day. We also are in need of thinking of you, praying for you, thoughts are with you. So a couple little guidelines to help out if you're not quite sure. Make sure that we don't have them extra thick, like with big bows or big bling or anything that would cause extra mailing. Do not put anything on the inside because there are handwritten notes and poems that go on the inside, so they can be totally blank. You want to stay away from like the real bright pop of colors like neons, fluorescents, real bright colors. These don't have to be Stampin' Up. It's okay. If you have other stamps and supplies, that's fine. These do not have to be Stampin' Up. Do your best work because these are going to grieving families. So we want to make sure that we really have put our love and thought and care into it. And on the back, if you want to do a hand stamped or a made by, created by, that's fine. But we really don't want to have any links to anybody. So don't have, if you're running a business, no blog information, no website, no contact information, that type of thing. So that's my little challenge in honor of World Card Making Day is if you guys would like to make some cards for Sweet Grace Ministries, let me know and I can get you, if you need to ship them to me, that's fine. I will drop them off. If you want to drop them off to me, whatever works for you guys. But we do need some cards for them. And so we can do what we love and make a difference for others. All right. Now we did talk a little bit about celebration is still going on, right? So we just have a couple more weeks of celebration. I want to make sure that you guys all know that there is a special. This is the host special that is going on during celebration. This stamp set can be yours for absolutely free when your order or your combined orders or your party or your workshop or your event reach $300 in sales. So I want to make sure that is the only way to get this in your words stamp set right now is if you have a qualifying event during celebration. So I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that. All right, we got some friends on, so I think it's time to get stamping. Well, yesterday, many of you guys were here and we played with the Cutest Halloween, and I didn't buy a ton of Halloween. This is really the only Halloween bundle that I did get, so I'm going to play with it again today, and hopefully you guys love it. I'm loving the paper. I absolutely think this is the cutest paper, so wait till you see what we're going to do with it today. Now, I did want to just say real quick, I do know that the punch is on back order. Sad, but true. So when these things come out and everyone falls in love with them, there's a big run on them. They're seasonal, so there's a short time frame to get them. And our cute little punch is on back order until the very beginning of November. But the good thing is we can fussy cut. So you can still use your stamp and you can cut it out by hand if you're unable to get the punch. But it will be in soon. Back order means you can still get it. You can put your name in and it will auto ship to you guys as soon as it arrives back into the warehouse. Good morning, everyone. Everyone's waking up and coming to hang out with us. All right, we've got our cute Halloween paper. Do you guys love this paper as much as I do? I think it's totally adorable. So speaking of the paper, here is our Halloween special. So this offer is running through Saturday, September 18th. The cutoff is the 18th, and it's called a one-sheet wonder class. So you're going to get half a pack of the cute Halloween paper. You're going to get a roll of the black gingham ribbon, and you're also going to get the sequins stars. So that's going to come in your kit, plus everything that you need to create these cards. And we're going to do a little template for you so you can see exactly how you'll cut your paper and be able to get 10 different Halloween cards just by doing some specific cuts. Okay, aren't these cute? Hey boo, I love that one. We talked about that yesterday. Got our little skeletons, little kitty and pumpkin. So you're gonna get everything that you need, all the cardstock and stuff ready to go to make all of these cards. Okay, so that is our special offer. And like I said, I do know that that punches on back order. So if you are ordering it, let me know if you have a problem with the back order, and we can take care of things for you. Now, we're going to jump from Halloween and we're going to head right over to Christmas. So I wanted to let you guys know that my in-person creative escape that I run with my friend Connie, we do have a very, very few openings left. It is October 22nd to 24th in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. You guys who are not local, we would love to have you guys come in and join us. It would be so much fun. But we do know that that's not always feasible. So if you're able to join us in person, there are a few openings left. But Thursday, we will have our retreat to go option go live. So many of you guys purchase our retreats to go, which we package all the goodies into the boxes and send everything to you with the make and takes and the treats and little surprises, all kinds of cool stuff. So retreat to go registration will be open on Thursday. So I'll make sure that you guys get that information. I will put the link to it in the description of the email today. So if you are an in-person or local person who would like to attend, we can definitely get you the link. During which class? Are you talking about the Halloween class? This one right here? Because there's always a delay. So I wasn't sure if you were talking about the Halloween class. This Halloween class is $22. It includes everything that you need. And then if you need to add on, you can do that. So if you need to add on the bundle or any ink pads or anything that you might need to finish out that class, you can add those on. But it's going to come with your paper, all of your cardstock, the template instructions, the sequins, and the ribbon. So it will be, the link to sign up for this will be in the description. Once this video goes live, I go back in and edit the description. So the link will be in there. It also was emailed out to you guys who are on my mailing list. All right. Judy Bakner knows what's up, don't you, Judy? Judy is posting with Halloween emojis because she knows I'm going to give away a prize patrol. All right, kids. So here is today's prize patrol. It is the really super pretty ephemera pack. And I'm going to open it because it's so much prettier in person. So you're going to get the really pretty like iridescent sequins, and you're going to get all of these sheets. Now these are pre-cut, ready to go, and they are white on one side and they are gold foil on the other side. Ooh, now you can see my camera. There's me. Hey. All right. Now, there is a little, we keep this little thing in here so we don't get any smudges on there. So we've got this real cool ephemera pack ready. That is today's prize patrol. So all you guys need to do is leave me a Halloween emoji or a sticker, anything like that, and I will enter you to win. Then you're going to come back tomorrow for more. It goes this way, doesn't it? For more Halloween week, and I will let you know who the winner chicken dinner is. So yesterday's winner, we had some real red sheer ribbon, and our winner of that is, congratulations, Teresa Denham. You are the winner of this ribbon. So now I think we need to play some Halloween. All right, so let me get things set up here. So just hold tight. Want to make sure I have everything ready to roll. Okay, So we're going to start off again. Like I said, we're playing with the cute Halloween, but, and Teresa's probably at work. Boo. She probably doesn't even know. I'll have to send her a text and let her know that she's the winner. So again, we've got our cute Halloween, but I think tomorrow Clever Cats is going to come out. So I got to play with this little fat cat here. So I might play with him in the studio today. But today, right now, we're going to do a little cutie Halloween. Okay, so I've got my basic black, and we'll fold that in half. She's going to be so surprised when she gets home from work today and she hears that she was the winner. Now, I punched out ahead of time. I love these tags. I did not want to get them. They were low on my list, and then they fell in my cart, and oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun with them. So I did cut out a little tag ahead of time out of some Highland Heather, and this is my layer that I need, and I am cheap and thrifty, and so before I put my paper on, I cut that layer out. I cut the tag out of it. So we have 2 pieces of designer series paper here from our cute Halloween, and we're going to attach those to our Highland Heather card base. Oh, Patty, you're happy to see what I do with the cats. Me too. I have no idea what I'm doing with the cats, but I knew I had to get them because they're kitties. The other one that I have that I just can't seem to get any ink on is this one. I thought they were so cute, and I haven't had time to play with them. So I'm going to challenge myself next week, maybe for What's Up Wednesday, that I need to do something with these cute little squirrels, because they're naked. I haven't even had a chance to do anything yet, and I thought they were so cute. All right, back on track. We're playing with Halloween. I literally saw a squirrel. Oh my, you know how your brain does that to you sometimes. Squirrel. All right, so let's put this on here. And of course, come on back, guys, because once the video is up, I go back into the description and I put your dimensions in there, okay? So that way, if you want to make more of these at home, you can just find the dimensions and not necessarily have to rewatch the entire video. So I'm using the black and white for this one. And that little pop of purple, which I am a purple lover. Is Betty on yet? Funny how that happens to you too, huh? Yes, things just fall in our cart. It's weird. Alrighty, so now I've got some of our grosgrain purple Highland ribbon. And ahead of time, I did a banner out of the glitter paper. So I cut that probably like 2 by 4 maybe. And then I used this one. And this again was one of these die sets that it doesn't really go with anything, but I used that V right there. So this one is called Basic Borders, and just used that V and made myself a little banner. So I'm going to attach my ribbon here. And I'm going to go ahead because we can attach this to our base. So we'll just go ahead and put all the adhesive on that we need. Wrap that ribbon around like a so. That might be a little higher than what I wanted. Let's scoot it down a little. Just a smidge. I'm trying to work too with a big cut on my finger. So I've got my Band-Aid on, but it makes things a little bit of a pain. All right, so there we go. There's our card base. I just love that black and white and purple. Ooh, yum. Okay, there we are. Now we can go ahead and attach our cool little banner here. Now you can't see it, but it actually is stitched. So it does show some stitching. So if you did that on a regular piece of cardstock, it would be stitched, which is really cool. But on the glimmer, it just doesn't really show. I'm putting lots of adhesive on that glimmer because I do not want it to come off. There we are. Okay, so with our tag here, grab him some memento. Where are the tag dies? They would be in the annual catalog. So they are in our big catalog, the big thick one in the back with all of the die cuts. And it's called Trio of Tags. So if you look at them, they are listed alphabetically. So follow the T's and see if you can find them. If you can't find them, then give me a shout and let me know, and I'll pull up a page number. Or somebody on here will probably find a page number for you. Everybody here is super, super helpful. So I'm going to do my trick or treat, and I want it to be down here low. So I want that down there because I'm going to put a little bat. Now, if you guys know me, I have serious, serious bat phobia. Like they paralyze me in fear. And that's really unheard of. I was a vet tech in my life before this. So really animals like spiders and snakes and lizards and reptiles and all that stuff. Like I dealt with all that. None of that bothers me. But a bat will literally take me to my knees and I cannot move. So when this paper came out, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I cannot handle these bats. Oh, bless your heart, Vicki. All right, Doreen. Vicki says tailor-made tags are on page 166 in the big annual catalog. Thank you, sweetie. That's so much appreciated. All right, so I got out a stinking bat out of one of these papers, and I'm going to fussy cut him out. And he is cute. I will give you that. He's a cute little thing, but the real deal, yikes. So if any of you guys were at our last Pampered Stamper retreat, which would have been in August, it was just a day retreat, and I got home late in the evening, probably got home at like 10:30 maybe, and my husband was like, oh, just in time, like you just missed the bat in the house. Oh, I just could have puked. At least he got it out, and I didn't have to worry that it was like stuck somewhere in my house and gonna come and like attack me at night. But it was in his office when I was away. So thank goodness he got it out. They can be outside. I love them outside. They do a good job. They do what they need to do. But in my house, All right, so there's that cutie patootie. And we are going to grab ourselves a little wobble. And we're going to wobble this bat. Okay, Mr. Bat. Before I wobble him though, let's go ahead and attach this to our glimmer paper because I need to get the adhesive on the back before I put his wobbler on. Okay, so there we go. We're just going to attach that. And I did it flat because he's going to wobble, so he's thick enough that I didn't want it to be double thick. Now, I'm also going to grab some of that black gingham and tie myself a little bow, maybe. It's not as easy with a big cut on your finger. Okay. All right, we'll make do, though. I'm going to live. I'll be okay. I'll be all right. It is cute, isn't he, Kay? So cute. I mean, I don't hate him. I don't hate him. All right, so let's grab ourselves a little snot dot here and put that bow on. It's just going to sit right there. And then I'll trim down the edges. There we are. And now we'll wobble that bat. Okay, little bat, come here. Sorry, guys. I still have allergies are flaring up because we're cutting corn this week on our farm. And everything is dusty. So much dust. And I guess dry corn pollen too. So you guys are probably struggling with allergy flares up too. And I know sometimes that kind of gets a mold back up in the air. Sometimes there can be mold around the corn stalk and that kind of stuff. All right, so let's peel these off. and get this bat on here. There we are. How cute is that? All right, so there is card number 1 with our little wobbly Mr. Bat. Okay, now I want to change gears a little bit because we love our like 3D stuff. So I don't know if you guys are big into doing little treats and little favors and stuff. But I used to when my kids were little. Oh my goodness, they used to take Halloween treats to everybody. And now my kids are big and they don't take Halloween treats to everybody. But I did go to the grocery store today and got them all kinds of goodies to make them a little Halloween care package. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create this cute little nugget holder. So this is super sweet, and it just makes, there's a little belly band that goes on here that holds it shut. And inside you will have some Hershey nuggets. Adorbs, am I right? All right, so let me show you how to create this. So this would be a perfect trick-or-treat item, little favor, and if you're not a Halloween-y person, this could definitely be little birthday gifts, little favors, wedding gifts, shower gifts, you know, Christmas, perfect. Yep, exactly. Kathy just said that. She's like, I'm not a Halloween person, but yep, you use the layout and the idea and just change it for whatever you want. All right, so we have got a piece of basic black, and this is 6 inches by 5 1/4. So here we have our 6 inch at the top, and we're going to do a couple score lines. We're going to do 3/4, 1 1/2, 4 1/2, and 5 1/4. Then we're going to turn, and we're going to have our 5 1/4 inch at the top, and we are going to do 3/4 again, 2 1/4, 3 and 4 1/2. Okay, so there we go. Lots and lots of scores on that one. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Not everyone does Halloween, and that's cool, but there's still like lots of ideas that you can use and just change it out to make it suit your needs, for sure. All right, so I am just doing a bone folder just to make sure I kind of get my fibers broken down a bit so that my box starts to want to go together. And I think I might have told you yesterday or on one of my other videos that I did, I use junky cardstock when I am making my idea. So this is just trashy cardstock from the Walmart. That way I'm not using my good stuff when I first am figuring out a 3D item and I make myself a template. Okay, so then I have it to follow along. I can file this somewhere and I know if I need to make it again, I have it. And so now we need to do a little bit of cutting. And I just have to figure out which is going to be my top. So actually it doesn't matter, it's equal, but you just pick one. So this is going to be my top right here. So I'm going to cut these edges off. There we are. And you can use your paper trimmer if you wanted to. I sometimes don't want to be bothered, and I just do it, eyeball it, and do my scissors. Okay, so you can see how this is now going to be the lid to our box. But I am missing something, so let me grab it. I was missing my corner rounder, so I'm using the Trio punch here, and I'm going to round the corners of my box lid here. Now I'm going to free these little flaps because that is what's going to allow the sides to come up and become our box. And we're going to do that on both sides. Okay, So you can kind of start to see how it's going to come together. These are going to fold in like this. And then that'll wrap around. But they're a little bit thick. So I'm going to angle them just a smidge because it just makes things go together much easier when you angle these flaps. And don't worry if they are not perfect. It doesn't matter. Because nobody sees them. But it just makes them not quite as thick. Okay, so let me grab, I have tear and tape here, so let's use some tear and tape. And I'm gonna put that right on the inside here of this flap, because that's what's gonna hold everything shut. And I actually have enough space that I can do two. If you have Tombow green multi-purpose, you could use that. I also am a big fan of our Stampin' Seal Plus. It's not forgiving though, it means business, but you need a little bit stronger adhesive when you do these folds to make sure they stay together. Now before I put it together, because it's flat, I would want to put my designer paper on the front. It's a lot easier to glue it down while it is flat. So we'll put some adhesive on there. So we have some pretty designer series paper. This also, with it being 5 1/4 by 6, you could use your DSP. And this little paper stack is perfect because it's 6 by 6. So you could totally just make it out of designer series paper. But I like it out of cardstock because it gives it a little bit more hold. It's a little bit stronger. So these are going to come in here like that. And then this one will fold over. And why are you not going down? One of you, because you did not go where you were supposed to. There we are. And I'm going to really stick that down good. So there's our little box. Perfect. Now, if it doesn't want to slide in, I did have to fuss a little bit on one of the edges just because where I cut was a little bit, I needed to make it a little bit more narrow. There we are. Okay, perfect little box. So let's go ahead and put our treats in. So I have some of our DSP here, cut 3 inches by 1 inch. And I'm just going to put the adhesive on there and wrap these. Hershey Nuggets just work perfect because they're a little bit, they're smaller and thicker than the minis. And so they just kind of work best. And this is actually made for 3 nuggets. And I love, this makes just such a cute little favor no matter what. Just a little bit of DSP on those nuggets just really makes them super cute. I did them a lot for baby showers whenever all my friends were having babies. And you just wrap that in, whoops, pretty designer series paper. So there we go. There's our 3 nuggets in there. So I'm going to take a piece of, I have 2 white circles that I cut out with the layering layering circles and poop. I need my, I don't know if I have a stamp cleaner or not. I forgot that I put this in black, and I'm gonna do pumpkin pie for this one. There we are. So we're gonna stamp our trick or treat on this little white circle. And I'm going to attach that with a couple little dimensionals. Still going to use up all these nubbin ones that I have here along the edges. Don't want to waste them. Okay, so there we are for our little sentiment. And I've got myself a piece of pumpkin pie to make the belly band. So this, I think, is maybe 5.5 inches by 1/2 inch or something like that. And I'm just gonna wrap it, and you don't want it to be really, really tight. You just want it to loosely fit around there, because otherwise it won't slide off, and then you'll have trouble. So I'm gonna just make my folds nice and crisp, making sure that they're straight. You could definitely make this box bigger if you wanted to put more candy in it. Okay, so let's wrap that. There's a little goop of adhesive there. We can't have that. Okay, so here we are. Little belly band, and it should slide on and off perfectly. Now we need to attach it with some dimensionals, and we only want dimensionals on the belly band. Otherwise, it will be stuck to our box and it will never come off. Ta-da! Now we'll finalize that with some bling. I'm running out. So let's just put some black and orange stars on. And there we go. A cute little nugget holder. Adorable. All right, guys. I have one more card if you're able to hang in there with me. I hope so. Everybody's awake? All right, so don't forget, if you guys have just joined in, I am giving away a prize patrol every day, and all you need to do is leave me a Halloween emoji or a sticker or something like that, and you will be entered to win the prize. Then come on back not next week, come on back tomorrow and see who the winner is. All right, let's do one more card, and this is a super cute card as well. I've got my pumpkin pie and my basic black, so we're kind of going traditional here. And uh-oh, I don't have my DSP pieces. Where did they go? Oh dear. All right, well, we might have to cut them again if we don't have them. I am so sorry, you guys. I swore I had them here. So let's see, what size are they? They are 3 3/4. That's going to be too thin, I bet, though. That work? And what else do I have? I just look at it. This is like my 3rd pack of paper that I've gone through because I am so in love with all of this paper. I might just have to get new pieces out. All right. right, hold tight while I cut these up, kids. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm betting? I wonder if I threw them away because I had them all prepped and ready. That would not be the first time that something like that has happened, that I have been like, I don't need these, and just swipe everything off the table. Let's do... How about candies? Do some little candies. Oh my gosh, Deb, who doesn't like nuggets? And these are the good ones, right? The toffee with the crunch in them, these are the good ones. And as soon as the farmer finds out that I have them, we're going to be in trouble because he's going to come in and eat all my candy. Okay. Sorry you have to watch me. Ooh, that's what happens. Look, I lost my paper again. It went flying off the backside. Okay. Now we'll be ready to go. But I'm going to stop because I have something I want to show you. So, if you guys are following along, every month my friend Connie and I do a class to go. And I wanted to show you guys what we're doing for September. We are using the Pretty Pumpkins, and you guys are loving it. The Pretty Pumpkins, the dies, and the bundle. So this is our class to go for September, just because we're talking fall and Halloween-y, and this has all the cutie pumpkins. And these are the cards that you're going to get. And you're going to make 2 of every single card. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I'm loving them. I wanted to make sure you guys are aware so you don't miss out, because registration is going to end tomorrow, the 15th, right? So you're going to get a free pack of the glittery paper. You're going to get the Harvest Meadow designer paper. You're going to get these cool little elements. And hopefully you're going to get this ribbon, but it is non-orderable right now. So I'm not sure that we might have to substitute it. We'll see how things look, but you're going to get everything to make 2 of each of these cards. So the sign up link is going to be in the description of this video once it's over. So I wanted to make sure you guys are aware, because you don't want to miss out on that. That may be one of my top favorite classes that we have prepared. I just think those pumpkins are so cool. And again, not on my list. Not at all. All right, so I have got 4 strips of designer series paper here, and we're just going to lay this down. I lost the, there we go. I lost the candies. And it came up with dog hair. Perfect. Just what you want on your Halloween card. Dog hair. I guess it's better on your card than in your candy basket, right? Alrighty, so let's just do our strips down across here. And I'll be sure to have your dimensions put up there. That got a little bit, looks like it needs to be a little bit longer. They probably need to shift down a tiny little bit, but you know what? I'm not gonna fuss around with it right now. Oh, you know I am, because I'm too much of a perfectionist. We're going to make it work. There we go. And I'm going to slide this one down a little bit. Please come off. Don't tell anyone how badly I'm messing up this card. All right. They are cute, aren't they, Tamara? Super adorable. Okay, so now I have some of this cool, like, meshy spider webby ribbon. Or I guess it's ribbon. It's like, what is it called? Metallic mesh. So I'm going to attach that to the back side. And it's just going to go right across here. But I thought that looks kind of cool because it almost looks like spider webby. Put that across, and then we'll attach that to our card base. I'm going to put some adhesive on it just to hold it down. I don't want it to come off. Okay. Perfect. Now, I do need a piece. I'm going to tie a little knot around the side. So let's just slip this underneath here and tie ourselves a knot. We can fuss and fiddle with that a little bit later. Okay, so there's our card. Now this is just a little bit of a fun fold. So this is almost like a double card. So we've got like the inside of a card here, but then this is going to be a little card as well. So we're going to fold that in half. And add some designer series paper to the front, which is longer than I needed. Not sure who was prepping these cards yesterday, but she wasn't thinking clearly. So it is 3, so I need 2 3/4. Alrighty. Have that little pop of color there on the front. Then we've got our inside. So let's stamp a Halloween greeting. Let's do Treat Yourself. There we are. And I haven't used these yet, but I think this might be the perfect opportunity to throw some candy corns in there. So I've heard from you guys yesterday. Some of you love it, some of you hate it. Oh, that would be pretty, Kathleen. That would be really pretty. She used the mesh ribbon with the sand and sea. Sweet, and that would be very cool. That almost like a fishnet kind of. All right, so let's put that on the inside. And then we can attach this to our card base. And I'm using lots of adhesive because it's got to sit over top of that mesh ribbon, and I really want it to stick down and not come off. There we go. Now we can trim this stuff down so it's not everywhere. Okay, so we have a little card on the front and then a little card on the inside. Super cute. So I've got myself an orange circle here. We did cut that out from the layering circles, or this actually may be a punch. I might have punched it out just to save a little time. Then we're gonna grab some pumpkin pie and my favorite sentiment. Hey, boo. Love it. We're gonna flag the ends. And it's going to be way longer than we need. So let's put a little flag there and make it a banner. A little more. Okay, a couple dimensionals on that. And we're almost to the end, kids. Yep, 2 cards in 1. There we got our little hey boo. Then we're gonna take a little skeleton and we're gonna fussy fuss him right out of there because he does not have a punch. We talked about the punch being on back order, but even with the punch, there is no skeleton head. And I also want his cute little bird to go along. So we're just going to fussy cut him out. And then I bet we're going to wobble him if we're in a wobble kind of mood, let's wobble the skeleton too. There we go. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. All right, there he goes. Now let's put some sequins on him too. And we'll just do a big star and a little star and then another little star. So now we have a wobbly skeleton. All right, guys, so there's our 3 projects. We've got our cute little bat and our little skeleton wobblers and our cute little trick-or-treat pouch. Super, super cute. So don't forget that we do have that special to get the One Sheet Wonder class with all these cards. That offer expires on Saturday the 18th. Registration link will be in the description of this email. You can also come back and see the dimensions. I will post all the dimensions for you. And don't forget about my World Card Making Day challenge. So in honor of World Card Making Day, if you want to make some cards for Sweet Grace Ministries, just let me know and we can touch base and figure out the best way for me to get them from you. All right, guys, don't forget to come on back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. So normally 10 a.m. on Wednesday is What's Up Wednesday. See you tomorrow at 10. Have a good day, guys.